Hey there, Justice 3 TV. I am happy to bring you a new segment of the channel. And that is going to be documenting or vlogging the first 100 days that I have to creating this channel. Why am I doing this? Not really sure. I think it's actually pretty good content now that I think about it. But there are a lot of things that I want to do with this, and mostly we're a gaming channel, and so I'm learning a lot about analytics and how to manipulate the YouTube algorithm and learning different things. And I think my first step really is going to be coming down with a block schedule, you know? Sorry. It's a gym day, so I'm prepping before I go. And so the point is, I kind of want to vlog about my experience so far and what is going on. So my first big strategy right now is coming up with that schedule. And why is the schedule such a big deal? Well, I'm a lone parent. Just about every single thing I do has to be in some kind of schedule, otherwise it's just not going to get done. Things pile up, procrastination takes place, and boom, nothing. Everything comes to a standstill. And so what I've started nailing down right now is a process. What that process is I'm actually using the calendar that's right there on my computer to set up times that I really need to come up with a recording and upload schedule. Now I got a pretty good waking schedule for me and my children, as well as obviously today being a gym day, what I need to get ready. So I wanted to show you guys I'm back from the gym, by the way, but I wanted to show you what I am doing to get better at managing my channel. So as you can see, typically this is what my front screen looks like at this point of the day. Yes, there's a game up there because one of my main games for the channel is Marvel Strike Force. Still figuring things out graphically and software wise, how to handle it all. But now I'm just trying to get in the process and mindset of growing the channel. So if you could see on the far side there, all the way to the left, I do have my Chrome with my TubeBuddy and vidID going, and this is where I check my analytics and everything. In the center, that's Derral Eves. I get a lot of my webinars and things like that about strategy and basically my learning tools. I'll try to put the link in the description below. You should definitely check that out if you're thinking or even just thinking about starting your own channel. But this is where I get a lot of my information from this guy. He's awesome, very charismatic, and great information, especially about how to trigger the algorithm that YouTube has. And that's what I'm learning right now, but I'm trying to take all that information, and because my channel is my channel, there's going to be a particular kind of ID that I need to stick with in order to be successful. But this is the point of the channel, being the very beginning of it, where I gotta figure out what that is. So I'm watching the analytics, seeing where the successful videos are, the impressions, the click rate, all that good stuff. But at the same time, I have to develop a new behavior. Now right now, one of the biggest reasons why you can see me obviously in my gym gear coming back is that time is a very short supply in a lone parent's life. Now typically you got 24 usable hours in any parent's life, which means in a, let's call it normal household, 2-parent household, but you can have 3, 4, 5, whatever, but each individual, they quite literally have 24 usable hours in every day. So you just multiply that by the parents and how they can care for their children. And as a lone parent, you got to take that 24 and at the very least, at a minimum, come up with 48 hours in a 24-hour period of time. It's a philosophy. Obviously it's not literal, but it is what it is. So time is in short supply, so creating an efficient behavior is what I really need to do. And as you can see in the middle here, I'm looking at my calendar. I'm learning to schedule in the things I need to get done, and I had this really false perception about what I needed to do, and I could just do it all in my head. But I'm finding that in my behavior, I'm getting these big gaps because I'm not making them regular enough to where, you know, my body, my mind, and everything is just within a particular path. And so I'm learning to do that right now. I just picked up Red Dead Redemption to be able to do a great video series on. And today, like right here, I just scheduled in our recording for Red Dead Redemption 2, the first part of it. Now on Mondays and Fridays, I started slowing down the Pokemon Go, the daily hunt that me and the children like to do on the way to school and on the way back. I was using that as a main source of uploads, but it turns out that editing even small projects like that are taking a huge chunk of my time. So I had to slow that down. My idea behind that was to create the upload behavior, you know, so YouTube looks at my channel and goes, hey, this guy is uploading often, let's start putting him more in the suggested area of the browser features. And that's exactly what has happened, and it's working. Subscribers are super slow. I'm still under 10 right now. I'm literally just starting this channel, but I'm getting a lot of great information, especially from Derral Eves. Now I get my techie type information from if I can say his name right, I don't mean to murder, but Nimmin. Now he fits my little tech nerdiness, you know. I understand that stuff because that's where my education comes from. Animation, special effects, you know, video production, all those things are working great for me right now, even though originally my education background was supposed to be all the way into game design. But you know, in my generation of things, you know, gaming and you know, studio animations and education behind that was still in this really weird fluid area of academics where the people responsible for those credits didn't really know where to put artists like me who wanted to be specifically in that genre. Yes, they had the labels and everything, but I went through the process. I know that it was very confusing for them to figure out, and unfortunately there's a lot of people like me who went through that education process and nothing came out of it because we kept getting pushed into these different areas of the art that we really wanted to do and never actually landed where we were supposed to. But that's a different video altogether. We're gonna stick to what my process is for this particular vlog, which is I'm gonna call it my own personal 100-day challenge in growing my channel. Well, technically our channel, because my children do contribute, but in more of a let's do this, Dad, it's fun, I want to do this. And you know what, it gives me an opportunity and content to be able to put out on my channel and for them to just have fun with it, you know. And I think that's what people really want to see. Now it's going to be my job to manage the channel and to the point where people want to watch them also. And I'm learning a lot of great things that keep basically updating my own personal behaviors and what I know and what I gotta do. And there's still a lot of learning that has to happen, especially when it comes to the views and impressions and analytics behind my channel or our channel. And I'm thinking of getting a really great handle on it along with the video production process. Now all of these things work great because that's exactly where my background in education is. This is all the great stuff that I learned that was all mixed up, but now it's actually like paying off for me in a way that is understandable. And I just have to keep learning. I keep having these epiphanies, these aha moments about the process. I have a very complex mind when it comes to analyzing anything, and a lot of you know that actually have conversations with me can pretty much zone out in the middle of the conversation because I get long-winded about small subjects that to them don't really matter, but to me they do. All right, but let's get back into this. Right now, I'm getting into the habit of looking at a schedule because I've done this before and I still do it now, mostly on my phone because it's very, very important to me to volunteer and be in the present mind of my children at their school so they can be successful there. All right, so I'm breaking down the week, you know, on a regular basis. I know for a fact that I can do the daily hunts for the Pokemon Go game that we like to play, to dropping an upload on Mondays and Fridays. That can happen very regularly. I am getting faster and better at being able to edit and making sure that they are ready for that. But now what I need to do is label it and make sure that's the upload, because I already know in the back of my mind that organizing those videos can get complex once we get into the future of things on scheduling. I am eventually probably going to have to break it down into years, but right now it's going to have to break down into months. So everything will be broken down into a folder, and I'm slowly creating a system. But here are the different videos that I'm looking for to upload to try to reach the kind of audiences that I want to. But really what I'm doing is experimenting. I'm dipping my YouTube finger into different waters with each type of video and timing that I have. And I need to keep an eye on the analytics to see where they're headed, what the velocity of each of my videos is doing. For instance, I had being a gaming channel, I really want to give some current videos and some long-term videos and some just fun family videos. So by doing that, I've kind of broken down a good schedule where I think on Saturdays and Sundays, which is kind of a lazy day for a lot of us because we've all gotten used to the idea of the weekend, even though most of us as adults, that illusion kind of disappears after a while, honestly. But we all still have that mindset, the weekend, the weekend, the weekend. So I think probably the best videos that I can take part in is going to be like, I'll have like maybe some older type games that I haven't streamed before or even played. I can do that and upload them for people to watch in a very fun way on the lazy days, the Saturdays and Sundays, and see where that lands, and maybe experiment with the timing to see where the velocity starts and ends with those videos. And I want to try to break it into weekly velocity, then monthly velocity, but then yearly velocity after the fact, or actually break it down even further, quarterly velocity to yearly velocity. Now I want to have those sets of information, but the thing is, I gotta go from point A to point B first, gather that information, and I have the tools to do it. And so the Saturdays and Sundays are going to hold my Resident Evil games. Now that's an older game that I haven't had a chance to play, but now I do, because now I have more motivation to actually sit down, do it, and entertain you guys at the same time, along with doing this vlog, which I think can be important in time. Right now, it might just be fun to just watch and see what I'm doing. I am learning a lot from Derral Eves right here. I mean, like I was saying, the link to that this video will be in the description below, but I think I'll change that to his homepage because just all the videos are hugely informative. And if you're thinking about it, that's where you need to go. Now, let's see here. Better yet, I have a playlist on my channel you should check out that's just YouTube education. I've been putting the videos that I found most useful in there. Maybe that I'll leave that link down in the description also, so if you're interested in that, boom, there it is. I also have we're not gonna go over that. Let's stick to the schedule. All right, so on the calendar, I want to be able to record and upload alternatively. Now, I am going to get into what's called bulk production. You know, like I'll take some bigger days that I have larger free times on, where I will sit and record the episodes for the games that I want to play, and then have them prepped and ready to go for the future. But right now, just getting started, so I need to create that library and upload schedule first. So for the month of November, that is my goal. Come up with a schedule, come up with a library, and start creating that behavior of uploads and editing and And so right now it's about scheduling, keeping an eye on my analytics. Obviously I am playing my Marvel Strike Force game. That's one of the main continuing games that I love to play. Very tactical, strategy oriented, if you've watched any of those videos yet. If not, a link to that playlist will be right in the description. Right now, if you have been watching and wondering what I'm doing using auto, which is like a big no-no for the most part, at my current power level and what's going in the current comp that I got, they're kind of like my auto group when I'm doing stuff like this. I'm watching my education videos, keeping an eye on my analytics, making sure my schedule is tight, and I can just let that run and still be able to participate in my main game, you know. And then Red Dead Redemption, for right now, it's gonna have to be recorded before upload the next day kind of thing, because that's got to have, it's a newer game. And during the week I want my Tuesdays and Thursdays to be for the newer games, and then on the weekends it's like the lazy weekends, you know. It's time where I think as a gamer, when I love watching YouTube as much as my children do, and when I'm on there and I'm searching around, a lot of the times in my free time, which is on Saturdays and Sundays, if I'm not doing something with the children, you know, we have these small chunks during the day. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking at the older games that I love playing and watching the other gamers react to the games that I love to play. And it's fun because I get to experience what they experience too, and that's what I want for my audience. And I think the older games can be uploaded on the weekend schedule specifically because that's exactly what I look for on my weekends. Now on the weekdays could be the days where, you know, oh my god, I need to watch something because I'm so stressed out from the week. Those are the newer games. I think that would be at the top part of any game, a gamer watching brain, you know, when you're talking about entertainment. During the week, I'm thinking about the newer games that are out, you know, what do I want to play next, that kind of thing. And I think a lot of the audience is the same way. So that is where I'm going to be looking. And right now, today, I do have an episode of Red Dead Redemption 2 that I need to get recorded today, but you know what? I gotta schedule another event. On the daily, I am vlogging this process. Vlog and channel growth, because that's what I'm vlogging about right now, where I'm going and how I'm getting there. And hopefully you guys like watching it too. It's another chance for me to upload something on my journey to grow larger. And you want to know what? I'm going to take that event, and I really want to do that as often as possible. So I do want to look at my calendar each day and know, hey, that's what I need to do. All right, I'm not 100% familiar with this process. I want to edit it. Okay, I can do repeating cycle. I want this daily. I want to know every day that I am vlogging, even the weekend stuff. I am vlogging the process because I'm starting to get into the habit of checking my videos and the analytics behind them in order to know where my key audiences are, and and refining my process. Like, this is my content, right? That's me. But there's always going to be something about that content I can improve, or the content that we've already put out. Like right now, I know for a fact thumbnails are a big thing, and here is the kicker. And it's both a strength and a big weakness for me. As a graphic designer, that has always been my bread and butter when it comes to freelance artistry. It's literally doing this kind of artwork, and it's a big weakness because I have gotten used to large format oriented projects or freelance projects, posters and things that are meant to be seen up close. Thumbnails, they need to be seen at a smaller area, and I will do a video on this later on, but it would be premature for me to do something like that without getting the credit and recognition for the thumbnails that I'm actually creating. the analytics behind all my thumbnails that I can show you at a later date. This is why I'm successful. If I am successful, and I will be, because I'm going to continually try to revise my thumbnails and descriptions and the way that I use them or update them. I definitely have a big time playlist strategy that I am trying to use, and I need to get it into the schedule, but right now I gotta start small. My brain has the habit of spreading myself super thin, and I need to stay focused, and doing this vlog I think is going to help me. Alright, so vlog, channel growth, we're gonna call today would officially be day 1, but I'm not gonna put that in my title because that would be a no-no. I want to do that every, growth. You know what? And in the description I'll put day 1. I don't need to put that on day number. You know, I'll put that in the description for every video, and then just revise it on a case-by-case scenario. And I think I just save it. Yeah, there it goes. Channel. Oh, it's not. It's supposed to be every day. Why didn't that take? I want to go daily. Can I do that? Oh, I actually have to. No. I can just select daily. Every one day. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Save now. It's on all of them. Sweet. You want to know what? Can I put a limit on that so I know when my 100 days is? I think I might be able to do that. Now that's something that's got to go. I don't need that alert because sometimes I'm recording and I don't need that popping up. I heard it on my video the other day and I just watched it, so it's too late to I suppose I could re-upload it, but I'm starting to get clicks and views, so I don't want to ruin that velocity. I don't want to break it. Edit series. Don't need the alert. Where's the alert stuff? Repeat. Oh, that's the reminder. Okay, none. Don't want a reminder. Save it. Campaign energy. Oh, must be the 12 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I need to get through the raid first. Why am I getting. Okay. Alright. Field trip. That still has to happen. That's tomorrow. Alright, I'm volunteering for my son's field trip tomorrow, and I'm chaperoning, which is a great way to get my volunteer hours, which is a mandatory thing for their school, but you want to know what? For the kind of school that they are and the green thinking that I love so much, it's totally worth it. That's one of the reasons why I have no choice but to succeed on YouTube. Alright, field trip, what do I need to do? Okay, I need to change this Red Dead Redemption one. No, how about the Pokemon Go one? That's what I need to do. Is there an alert on there? I don't need that. I don't need that reminder because I'm always going to be looking at this. All right, now Pokemon Go. How about the Red Dead Redemption? What is that one? Yeah, that one is a case by case, but I don't need the reminder because until I start coming up with the regular habit, that's dangerous to just not keep going, because that could change to a completely different day. I want to upload the next day but record the first day and edit the first day and just have it ready to go. But if I keep that schedule, I should be able to once in a while be able to get ahead of that and create content afterward, and then schedule it into the calendar to upload on that schedule. And I'm gonna stay away from anything that's gonna automatically upload for me because I don't think that's a good idea. I can see myself making a ton of mistakes doing that, so I'm gonna stay away from it until I become like a pro. What other alerts do I need to get rid of though? Alright, the vlog one is done. The family night one. That one's in every Wednesday. What I want to do is on the hump day, the one kind of lazy, stressful day, because that's the middle of the week. Everybody's tired of dealing with their daily process. You know, Monday, Tuesday, that's the middle of the week kind of thing. I'd love to have a show where me and the children are together cooperating on some kind of game. This week, the plan is to do a Halloween version of Monopoly, but I don't think we can do that. I think I don't think I'll even upload it that night. I might have to do that early in the morning, because what's everybody gonna be doing on the 31st in the evening? They're gonna be out trick-or-treating. They don't need to see this. They'll probably be out too late. If anything, what would probably be a good idea, some kids get sick and have to stay home. Just saying, might be a good idea to just do an off upload. Do that Thursday morning, the day after the holiday, because I know the human habits of, but do I want to start that on this one or the West Coast? And then have that travel across the country to the East Coast. Okay, so there's a 4-hour time difference, right? Maybe obviously comment below if I'm completely wrong. I'm pretty sure from coast to coast is a 4-hour difference. So if I want to make sure that they are watching it in the morning, like my kids watch YouTube in the morning, so I would say upload at 6:30 West Coast time, which means I need to upload at 10:30, but that gets them in the morning. Do I really want to do that, or do I want to stick with a local demographic to push it out? If I do that in the morning on the East Coast here, and there's a 4-hour difference, that'll reach kids and families and stuff in the middle of their school day on the West Coast. You know what? I need to try that. I need to try that to see what happens. A Halloween game night video the morning after upload on East Coast time, and see where the impressions go. Alright, I don't need the... Okay, so I'm gonna assume that I changed that. Okay, vlogging in. And so Red Dead Redemption, that's an upload day. Hold on. That means... or get off my screen. Don't want to do a new event. That means if I'm doing an upload that day, I also need to do a recording that day on Tuesday to upload Thursday, right? No, I need to be able to... Worst case scenario, I need to record Wednesday to upload Thursday. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Record Red Dead Redemption 2 Part 2. You know what? I need to change the description for the upload days too. Let's put upload at the beginning so I know just at a glance that's what I want and need. Save that. And then okay, that's an upload, that's a record. That's a record. That needs to change to an upload. What is that? No, I don't want that alert. Get that off my screen. Can I do that? No, I didn't do that. Okay. Upload Part 2. And save that. So that's on the schedule. But I need to find days to do the recording for Saturday and Sunday shows. I need part 2 and 3 to do on Saturday and Sunday. Wait, is this okay? This is the November calendar. Okay, that's okay. All right, so that's part 2 upload. It's gonna be a part 3 upload. Okay. I need to change that description now. because I do want to know what kind of day. Is it an upload day or a record day? Technically they can be one and the same, but I need to offset the kinds of videos that I'm doing. That's an upload, and that needs to be an upload. Alright. Okay. And save that. Oh, I do not need that alert. Yo, you people just need to give it a rest. Seriously. Save that. Alright, so wait. That's an upload part 3. That's the November schedule. Oh, okay, so it just, okay, I see what it did. It just flipped it. Alright, okay, so if I need, I don't have parts 2 and 3. Here's the big problem. Where am I gonna fit my Marvel Strike Force? I need to come up with this schedule first before I go with Marvel Strike Force, I think. I really want that on there. Alright, so I need to go back to the October schedule at the bottom, obviously, and choose the days that I'm going to. It's okay if I am uploading Red Dead Redemption on that day, but I got that field trip. I still need to record. That could be the shorter end. Record the Resident Evil Part 2. That's going to be Tuesday. No alert, please. I want to repeat now because it's a singular event. Alright, so I need part 3 done. Alright, let's see here. We got record Red Dead Redemption on Wednesday. So if we want to offset that, we're going to do a record Resident Evil 7 Part 3. What did I do? Record Red Dead Redemption on Wednesday. Oh, I think I messed up here somewhere. That's an upload day. That's record. Family Game Night upload. Pumpkins with Ari. Record Red Dead Redemption Part 2. Okay. Don't need the reminder on that either. Okay, so record Resident Evil Part 3. Where did I do Part 2? I gotta do that today, don't I? It's part 1 for Red Dead Redemption. Alright, I need, okay, so record Resident Evil Part 2. Okay, so Tuesday's schedule, I'll record Part 2 that day. Okay. But I'm gonna have to do that, obviously, in the afternoon. And that is Taco Tuesday. Thursday's pizza. I can do the record for Resident Evil that day, which means editing has to happen in the evening. I don't think I'm overthinking this, am I? I don't think so. Going to be filled with work. I work fast enough. Those Pokemon Go ones, they'll be library within time as long as I keep it regular. That's not a huge deal. But do I have an upload each day? That's what that, okay, that is an upload day. Okay, I need to change that. As an upload. When do I want to upload? Right after school. It's probably the best time because people will get the alert and then want to watch it, especially the kids that want to. That is a great idea. That's Monday after their first tough day, and then Friday. Oh, no. That's a new event. I'm gonna edit this one. That's another upload. I'll have to check what episode we're on for that. Okay, so technically Friday, I can do all the editing for Resident Evil on Friday. Make sure that they're ready to upload Saturday and Sunday. I think that's the one thing I'm gonna have to leave up in the air and flex with. Friday is just the upload right after school. Do I want to just make that a stress-free day? Just not have anything to do on Friday? No. Friday would be a great day to set up the record family game. That's perfect. So at least it's on the schedule that we have something that we need to record on Friday. And then so our upload is ready for Wednesday. So do we have an upload each day? So we got an upload on Monday, an upload on Tuesday, upload on Wednesday, upload on Thursday, upload on Friday, and we have an upload on Saturday and Sunday. But our behavior, our upload behavior is what's different. What is the goal on Mondays and Fridays? Mondays and Fridays, I am trying to take advantage of the weekly behavior. And I want to be able to teach, basically I want to teach YouTube that behavior also for me. You know, I want to keep that schedule regular, and you know what, I probably will just stick to my time zone thought process and let the velocity go where I need it to, and then after, you know, probably 6 months or so, then decide, like, you want to know what, that's what I was gonna do. The vlog growth one, I want it to end at 100 days so I know where that day is. So edit series, start. Oh, I can do a start and end. Okay, where's the end? Where's the end? Where's the end? Can I choose? That's the start. Every day. Oh, there it is. Okay. End. Oh man, I am gonna have to do basic guerrilla math to figure out where that 100-day mark is. Alright, let's do it. If today technically is day 1, 2, 3. Why is it on January? No, we need to look at. All right, let's save this. We need to look at the big calendar. Okay. All right. Is there a way for me to just skip how many days that I want? Let's go for the year. Let's look at the year so it's easier to see this. All right. We are in the month of October. So 1, 2, 3 plus 30, 33. For December, and January. All right, that's got to be close, right? 3, 4, 5. 3, 3, 3. That's 9. That's 5 days after that. So we're looking at February 5th, right? No. That is here. 33 is what's left in October and November. By the end of January, yeah, it should just be February 5th, right? We count 5 days after that. Because I am counting to 31, so it'd be 64, and then 95, 5 more days, which would be the beginning of February 5th. I thought, oh, that's 2018. No, I need 2019. Okay, all right. I see you're having a problem thinking about this. Month. All right, let's go to, we need to get back to October 20. I knew how to navigate the calendar better, but I'm sure with time it's gonna get easier. I can animate and do special effects the most complicated way in video production, and I can't handle a calendar. Alright, okay. December, January, February. So February 5th, but what I need to do is put that in the first, I need to edit the series. So if I go there, I go here, edit series, end date is February 5th. That would officially be 100 days. We're gonna call that 100. No, I can't do that because that's a series. Day 100. No. As that'll be the end date. I wonder if that shows up differently. February. Wait, hold on. February 5th. There it is. And it doesn't go any further. Okay, that's good. The vlog for my first 100 days will be over by then. All day. Oh, that's edit series. Let's see if this shows up. Day number 100. And we'll save that. Now, it shouldn't save it to any other day, right? Oh, good. Excellent. Now I'll know when day 100 is. Cool. Oh, that's actually, that would work out for a lot of different things, actually. Alright, so this is day 1. Don't forget, this is day 1. If you're interested in watching, I would stay on this. I am definitely going to make a playlist for this.